Hello, everybody. Rob with RJ Holmes, and today we're interviewing another member of our team. This time we're here with Courtney. And Courtney, I just want you to tell us a little bit about yourself, about your journey, how we met, what your previous experience was, what your role is on the team, and how have your experience been so far?
Okay, hi guys. Well, I guess Rob and I met, what was it? A couple of years ago now.
Yeah.
Initially, I was working at a massage place, reception there. And then a couple of years later, we met up again at the gym, which seems to be a common theme with Rob's team members.
Right.
But yeah, I stepped into more of the virtual assistant world after working at the massage place. Of course, COVID happened and the things you find during COVID, which is kind of cool. And I started up a small little virtual assistant business and had a client. And then obviously life happens as it does. And I've always told Rob whenever he's like in and out of the gym, because he's always on his emails, always on his phone, always doing something throughout his workout. And I was like, hey, if you ever need any help, let me know. I'm more than happy to give some of my time to helping you out. And what do you know?
Yeah.
You came through a couple of months later.
It was funny because it was actually just a casual little conversation that we had at the gym. I remember that. And at the time, we were kind of just exploring the idea of maybe hiring somebody part-time as a virtual assistant, like you were saying. And then I started to think about it. You know what? There's nothing better than having somebody in person to do the day-to-day operations. As you know now, I mean, you've been with us for a few months, and there is a lot of behind-the-scenes work that happens, right?
Yeah, and I'm still here learning.
Right.
You learn something new every day.
Exactly, and you know what? We're a growing team, and we already have a whole bunch of systems in place. And of course, with us having, at this point, before we hired yourself, we had only the one admin assistant. I kind of took care of it all.
Yeah.
We subbed out a couple things, but not a lot. So we really felt like we needed that extra support. And I think I've mentioned this a few times now, that I really hire on the personality, the people's basically, what is it that's important to them that can coexist well with our team? And I'm a true believer that you can learn skills.
Yep.
You can educate yourself on what needs to be done.
If you're willing to learn.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Are you coachable?
Yeah.
What is your attitude like? Are you, timeliness, and all those things are really important to me. And one thing that I was really impressed with before we ever even got into an interview situation was the fact that you worked how many jobs when we first met at the gym?
I think I was doing 2. But I've always I had one job, and then after COVID, it was just the one.
Right.
But I've always had 2 or 3 at the time. So when we
2 or 3 at the time. Hey guys, listen to this. For all of you out there who are saying it's hard to find one job, she's got 2 or 3 at a time.
Yeah, I was working for a dealership, doing their paperwork, doing their customer service, that sort of thing. And then also at the gym, I like talking to people. Talking to people is great. And just getting to know, especially if somebody's coming in regularly, which is
people person,
and I'm behind the scenes, which is kind of funny.
Right.
But I enjoy it. It's the learning process of going from one situation where you're in front to behind, and then you get to manage everything back there. You don't realize how much there is to do in regards to everything a realtor does. I don't know how you survive. You have myself, you have Ava. I don't know how you survive just even with us. Some days I question Rob's sanity.
Yeah, it's a lot. So, and I'm glad you mentioned that, because the whole idea of these little videos to introduce our team members is to let people know that we're always excited about adding new team members to our team. We're looking for buyer's agents specifically that have maybe a year or two experience. Maybe they're struggling, and they still want to have a very good career moving forward. They're not ready to give up yet. Please give us a call. Maybe take a look at our website. We have a lot of resources available here. There are a lot of systems behind the scenes, and you mentioned how you didn't realize just how much went into it. For the general public, for buyers and sellers out there, same thing. Like, you only get to see what's happening with your particular deal when one of the agents is working with you, but you don't really see what's behind the scenes
of what they do, the day-to-day,
Exactly.
the follow-ups, the emails, the contact from one person to the next person to the next person. And like, for one deal, I think, I don't know, it's like it might not be 100 emails, but you're definitely sending out like more than 25.
Right. And you know what? It's also a huge eye-opener for other assistants that I had before working with me over the years. They would make the same comment, especially ones that would have previous experience with other agents. They'd be like, you know what? Other agents don't do this. Nobody does just as much as you do for all the behind the scenes. We have so many systems in place to make sure that our buyers have an excellent experience, our sellers have an excellent experience, and now our agents also, we want to make sure they have an excellent experience. We want to make sure that we're always training them. We have guests in all the time. We're also wanting to make sure that we have a great social presence on our social media.
Yeah.
Which brings me to describe a little bit about your experience so far on the team, as far as what is it that your role really is? Because I know it's twofold, so let's just go ahead and get into that.
It is twofold. Like, I started out learning all the admin things, and I'm still learning all the admin things, which is kind of good, because there are days where I've taken over Rob's social media in regards to posting everything, making sure things are going out, and I'm still learning as I go as well, which is great. We have a couple of training things that I can do. YouTube's great because, you know, if you don't know how to do something, somebody else does out there.
That's
so
right.
There's always a process. So I've just taken on making sure the YouTube videos go out, your social medias run, the blogs are still going out, and then making sure Rob's got content for me about all the properties that we have listed,
Right.
or the success stories of everybody that have bought a house and we've sold it and that they're happy about it. And it's
Right.
nice for you guys to see that, hey, like, our clients are so excited to have bought their new home, or a
Right.
second home, or an investment home, which is kind of cool. Like, you need to see those success stories to be like, hey, I've seen things Rob does. I like the way his team operates. Maybe we'll go this route instead of somebody that you don't know, whereas we've put out as much as possible for you guys to see what our team brings to everybody.
Right.
So that, hey, you need a realtor, just give us a shout.
And you're a big part of that. So originally, your role was to basically be there as a backup assistant to make sure that if for whatever reason Ava wasn't available, you could just fill her role, and we could still continue operating. But in addition to that, you've taken on a whole new role, and now really, you just mentioned it a little bit about it, you're really taking on the marketing manager position at the team, right? So anything marketing, and there is a lot of it.
There's a lot.
Right? So give us just a quick rundown, just off the top of your head, really quickly, when it comes to being the marketing manager, what are some of the things that you take care of? Just give us all the different ones.
I guess I would take care of keeping the blog posts up to date, kind of something that we will be doing the next couple of days, making sure the market update, it's November, that goes out. In regards to videos, blog posts, social media posts, everything in that regard. so everybody knows what's happening right now in the market in regards to if you're looking to sell or buy. Making sure that the team is present. We've got the open houses that we do.
Marketing
For the open houses. The marketing for all of our available properties as well. We do that twice a week. So making sure that goes out and making sure we are just seen in general.
Yeah, so anything marketing related, anything advertising related, so including even the good old-fashioned newspaper advertising. We do that too. Even advertising on merchandise. You take care of it all. So
Rob's got some really awesome gifts for his clients, and I just make sure that our marketing's on there as well.
So you do that too. So see, the nice thing about it for anybody who's considering joining a team, you really want to explore just the inner workings of how that team works. What can they provide for you so that you're basically going to be able to do what's important. Really, an agent's job, there is only 3 money-making activities. There is prospecting, there is showing homes and writing contracts, negotiating contracts. That's it. Everything else at our team, between yourself and Ava, you guys take care of it all for us.
We take care of the rest of it. And you don't really realize, like, as an agent, to be successful because of social media, because to be seen also draws in clients. So besides the fact that like Rob is out there, I'm also being like, hey, I need a video for this so we can show them, hey, this community is great. This is what we need. We've sold multiple properties in this area. Why are we selling so well in this area? What does this area bring to the families, the couples that are coming in? So
stay tuned, everybody. We're going to have a whole bunch of videos coming up. Community videos, market update videos, experience videos, walkthrough videos on properties, on areas. So looking forward to that. So you know what? Thank you very much, Courtney, for joining me at the video. I know this was you're usually behind the scenes. This is kind of a different experience for you to be in front of the camera.
It's been a while.
So you did fantastic. And thank you very much for joining the team, being a very integral part of the team, because honestly, without you and Ava, we definitely would not be able to do a fraction of what we're able to accomplish with you guys. So thank you.
You're welcome.